we're gonna make fun of Rakai. This Rakai situation is unbearable by WestJett. Yeah, I have to say something that I usually don't say, but I am sorry, but the excuse for his behavior that he is still a kid, that he's 17, doesn't change anything. Because I'm gonna be real, once he's 18, can we just like fire through all like fire at him without any mercy anymore? Because like, I don't know. Anyways, also please consider liking, subscribing. We'll go in. There's apparently a two-parter. We might look at the other part tomorrow. Yeah, let's go.
Massive day for the unemployed. Mr. Beast hosted a streamer tournament and a lot of drama erupted from this, most specifically with Rakai. Don't know who Rakai is? Basically, he's a dumber, more annoying version of Kai Cenat who can't even... I don't want to say it. Oh, great heavens. I'm gonna say it. I don't know how they managed to find a streamer. I don't know how they managed to gas up a streamer who... how do I say this in a friendly way? I can't say this in a friendly way. Not even the 3Ks, the 3 times K, can come up with more racial stereotypes, with a more racially like stereotypical caricature than this man. I don't know how. I don't know how you achieve this. I don't know who this is. He basically was, I think the biggest controversy is when him and another dude basically were like weird towards Iron Mouse, but not really weird. She was just like a little bit of a dummy and just like said, yeah. She just always like asked me anything, and they then literally, right, did that. They asked anything. And that her shaking and yeah, it was just a weird situation. Which I mean, his behavior is how do I put this? A racist thing is stereotypical for a black man. That's all I can say. I know it's a stereotype, but somehow every single clip unfortunately hits home, which makes other black male streamers look worse. It's just weird. Read.
That's crass.
Whoa. Chill. Security.
This is more fake than most of these streamers' view counts. The awkward moment when streamer Rakai mocks Rubius after his elimination, not letting him say goodbye and laughing at him in a very disrespectful way.
We going back to slingshot. Ain't no way. He's good at the throw.
He's emoting on him.
A toda mi comunidad.
Justice.
Cállate, niño, anda. Cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate. No, yo creo que al final ha sido suerte y ya está, chicos.
Basically, he was being sort of an asshole to this Spanish streamer, and a lot of Spanish...
So it's intentional. I would assume he is doing it on... Yes, he is doing it on purpose, I'm assuming, but it's not helping him. It's not helping him in any way. It's not helping him at all. It is so weird. It is so weird. I don't know. It is crazy.
People didn't like it. Cue the clip.
Yo, okay, I open up his Instagram comments for 1 second. What is this, bro? Yeah, no.
This guy just made an entire race his enemy. He ended up crashing out a bit when he was eliminated, and obviously he's playing this up for the stream. The Spanish community felt, however, he did cross the line with Rubius because he's standing there all like, "Me no hablo inglés," and he's just kind of going in on him. And then people started lying and rage baiting, saying that Rakai put out this story saying, Rubius to the Spanish community, which is, you know, fake.
I know, math is hard.
Bro brought back the racism I Show Speed tried so hard to end with his world tour.
You see what I'm saying with this. You see what I'm saying with this. His behavior makes makes black streamers look worse. He can't behave. And I'm sorry, but the 17-year-old argument doesn't count anymore. At 17 years old, you have enough self-awareness to realize that what you're doing is making you look bad, and it gives other people the excuse to be racist. It gives other people, quote unquote, a justifiable reason to be racist. It is weird. Okay, I think I see now. Yeah, it is. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Whoa. Chill. Security. They crossed the line. They're actually out. They're not even jumping.
This dude straight up said Rakai. Rakai needs.
Yeah. I mean, that is very close. That's very close. Just take off the mask.
To learn manners. There was a lot of backlash over this, and Rubius ended up making a response, which, you know, I don't understand because he's Spanish.
Para vosotros, los he repartido ya con el chat, con los mods, con los subs, con los no subs.
And the Spanish people were posting this, which is crazy. Oh, God.
You see that? You see that? You saw that? That's what I mean by that. I think I saw another post of I think it was a female VTuber being like, yeah, every single time she sees him, he unironically acts like a monkey. And is like, crazy. So basically, he's being stupid, which is making himself look bad, and that gives bad people excuses to be bad, right? Essentially, if you want to call it that, yeah, pretty much.
Has done more.
You see this? You see this? You see this? It's crazy. It is crazy. Like I said, at this point, if he experiences racism, it's kind of self-inflicted. As harsh as it sounds.
More for racism than the KK.
You know what's crazy? I feel like everybody, I saw a lot of people mad at Rakai yesterday. And it's not hard for, it's Rakai. People can get mad realistically at the end of the day. But also, at the same time though, I think a lot of people think they're better than us.
Just say he was being a dickhead and move on. You don't gotta make it a race thing. This is so cringe.
Straight up, in my opinion, I think people think they're better than other people. Because I promise you, if it was an M on the line, a lot of you will move different than you think you would in theory. I'm telling you. And the craziest part is the M's not even for him, it's for his community.
What community? This dude's bought his shit. He gets all his viewers within.
Yeah. Esmond Gold can't stop laughing after noticing how botted Rakai is on Twitch. Yeah. To be fair, apparently some major website with botting site just got obliterated, right? Gone. And then you just saw a bunch of people whose numbers just dropped insanely. Apparently a lot of big VTubers use this website, and now their numbers are in the war trenches right there. Botting is a problem on Twitch. And it's going to be interesting once advertisers properly find out what's going on, right? Once advertisers properly find out what's going on, it's over.
3 minutes and then they all leave.
Everyone tells you to be yourself, right? The is not trying to be anyone else, bro. And people get mad at him for it.
I mean, authenticity is cool and all, unless you're an annoying dickhead.
See, there's nothing wrong with being authentic. Just don't be an authentic retard. That's all. I think all the hate that he gets is to a degree justified. Do you not need to throw racist remarks? Not necessarily. But at the end of the day, he would have an easier time if he wasn't pulling these moves or other moves before that, right? It's just the truth. He makes life harder for him. He makes it harder for himself for no reason if he could just behave, right? It's all that. Just behave. Be a normal person.
Then you should probably suppress it. And you don't gotta make it a race thing. If I see a fellow white dude Fenty folding and robbing a grandma, I'm not gonna defend him just because he's white. Even alleged streamer Lacey chimed in.
$1 million?
What do you mean, alleged streamer? Does this man not stream often enough? Anyway, yeah, that's what it is. So if a white dude was acting the exact same way, same thing. Same thing. You are retarded. Stop it. It's just that simple. Stop it. Get some help. It's not that hard to just behave like a normal human being in society. God damn it.
Yeah, that's taking the trolling a little too far. You know, probably shouldn't have done that. And if I was Rubius, probably would have given him a little backhand there. But for people to be saying the shit they're saying, like, bro, it's a game at the end of the day, man. You know what I mean?
Instead of eating this time, Lacey is cooking, and honestly, he's correct, because, bruh, you don't gotta resort to racism right away. Give it like 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
De verdad. Por eso nos vemos.
For Disney, buddy, you lost. Leave.
Este niño le voy a pegar una patada en la cabeza.
Take me out all game. Take me out all
I love you all. Chicos, os quiero mucho. Gracias por el apoyo, gracias por votar por mí. I love you. Top 4, no está mal. A la siguiente top 1. Nos vemos, chicos.
That's great.
Take care, man. Take care.
Nah, Mr. Beast's expression here is priceless.
Rubius acababa de perder $1 millón.
Bro, even this dude from the meme chimed in. When Rubius said, yeah, kid, calm down, I felt like he wasn't joking anymore.
I think he wasn't actually. I don't think he was actually joking. You know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I care less and less about stuff like this. Is that bad? Probably not, but I don't really care that much about what people do, especially online. The problem is that the more this gets tolerated, the more it's gonna slowly seep into real life, right? That's the problem, because kids are gonna see this, right? Because at the end of the day, kids are watching him. It's kids. It's young boys that are gonna watch him. And they're gonna act the exact same way. Because at the end of the day, kids love to emulate others. Especially people that they look up to. And that's gonna have problems, right? If you are a large content creator, you have some kind of, how do I put this? Even if you don't want it, you have some kind of responsibility to avoid, in a way, just like, you shouldn't be a degenerate online if you have a young audience. Does that make sense? That's just me. Normal human, no. Me, normal caveman. I unga, therefore I bunga. Well, this man, unfortunately, is acting like a caveman.
Rubius in short, God, you were the blackest kid. What the? Yeah, they were going in on this kid.
And all my hoblars out there, stop calling monkeys and shit.
Facts. You look crazy.
Because when there's a white that's annoying or a Spanish annoying, we just say they annoying.
Yeah.
It's a black that's annoying, they gotta call them monkeys. What the f is that?
They going, I ain't gonna cap, they going stupid right now.
You know, he brings up a good point. Rakai isn't annoying because he's black. He's annoying because he's a f***ing idiot. He was racist towards him. He told Rubius, go back to Mexico. He is Spanish, not Mexican. WTF, not even the same continent. And then he cries, I don't support the racism he receives, but he isn't any better than them. He is just as racist. If that's the case, then I guess tit for tat. You can't complain about something you're...
Yeah, in this case, it's yeah, if you're racist and people throw, okay, then at this point, it's like you reap what you sow. And in this case, you're gonna you sow racism and you're gonna reap racism. Well, in this case, I can't even argue that it is, well, see, naturally, it's the normal response. Morally, technically not. Right? Morally, technically not, but from a logical perspective, it is the logical response. Technically. Fair enough, but at the same time, what am I supposed to do realistically? If some kid did this IRL, I would probably just try and tell him to stop in a nice way, you know? Yeah, until they overdo it, then I wouldn't be nice anymore. Then I wouldn't be gentle anymore. Also, at this point, this is not a kid. This is essentially a young adult. Like 17, 18, I don't make a difference anymore. You're a young adult. You know what you're doing. You know that you're behaving wrong. Like, you know what you're doing. It's just how it is, right?
Instigating. Calling a Spanish person a Mexican is like calling a native person an Indian. They're not gonna like that.
What happened? Did Rakai break this as well? Chat. Pineapple or cookie?
Jimmy, come on, Jimmy.
See it.
Not too much of Rakai. It's a lot of Rakai. Slow down. Not too much of Rakai now, Jimmy.
What? And if he does, would you call him racist? See, I'm gonna say this. Being black is not like a free to go to just do anything you want, right? Yeah, that ain't a kid. I was talking about somebody younger. Obviously, yeah. Also, it's true. Anybody can be annoying. In fact, a lot of things can be done by anybody. Also, you should be able to take what you dish out. In my opinion, don't be racist. Kids, don't be racist. Anyways, sorry, if Rakai is doing all this, then it is Rakai doing all this. And then he has to take accountability. It is what it is.
Did Rakai break this too?
Take your time, guys.
This is Ty Lil, known as the biggest meat rider in Kai Cenat's posse from previous clips.
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Funnily enough, this wasn't the only drama regarding a black streamer in this event, because XQC got into beef with a streamer slash rapper, DDG.
And nobody did the DDG shit fucking music. You trash, buddy. You suck. Nobody. You're going home. Music is trash. You're going home.
XQC, you's a hoe, you always gonna be a hoe. If we wasn't on camera, I would've swung on you.
You are so tough, dude. XQC is a skeleton, bro. Pipe down.
Bro, yeah. yeah, I have to agree. XQC is a little bit made of paper here, but maybe he's just hiding his true power, right? He's just gonna how do you say this? Beat him with his stuttering, right? That's XQC's true power, not being able to speak properly.
Of course, I would never ever whoop XQC ass on no type of Mr. Beast set ever. Very professional.
You know, basically XQC got eliminated and he couldn't leave without getting the last word in.
Before he left, XQC had something to say to the streamer.
Nobody wants an MP. Your music is trash, buddy. You're going home. Nobody wants an
I mean, they're straight up the biggest view botters on the platform. Well, other than Lacey, of course. Bro hates black creators. He's always arguing with them. Yeah, that's pretty true. XQC has beef with pretty much every single black streamer.
It's just the jump shot, no shoes. It's a nice white man right here, man. It just doesn't make sense for me to even be going back and forth with this, man.
Now reverse the rules, though. Oh, now I'm weird. Now I'm weird for bringing it up. Is my jump shot not cool enough? Am I not fucking, yo? Am I not tough enough? I don't get it. Is being no shoes on makes me lesser?
And this is just the tip of the iceberg. These guys got generational beef. It gets even crazier.
If I said something black man, I would be fucking canceled forever.
He isn't wrong. He isn't wrong. He isn't wrong. Yeah, he isn't wrong. If the roles were reversed, you'd be put on blast. Like if he said this about a DDG, then you'd be kind of gone. Yeah, you'd be kind of fucked. Also, what the guy that we're watching said on the Indian Native American thing. Some don't care, some do. Personally, I wouldn't, but I'm far more white than others in the same tribe, obviously, so... That's crazy. I'm far more white. Bro is more white passing. Anyways, yeah, it's just like... I guess some people are just don't care. But yeah, in this situation, if it was reversed, XQC would be dead.
I would be donezo if I added something black man. I would be f***ing Jover. I'd be out of here in 3 minutes.
I ain't finna keep playing by your rules. I want a box. And man, me and you box, put up an M a piece. M ain't nothing to you, XQC, you got it, right? Little shit. Yes, it's light.
So they're talking about a boxing match, which, you know, 99% chance this never happens.
Yeah, exactly. It's also like, man criticizes you. Immediate fists. Of course, it's just all for drama, all for content, right? I mean, honestly, I think a lot of this bigger streamer drama is already it's fabricated, right? It's already it's a pre-written script oftentimes. So like most of the time I don't buy it, but like,
It's not that serious though. Like we make online content. It's like funny clips, whatever. And he talks in the grand scheme of things a lot more about me than I do about it. When I do talk about him, it's like very light and it's very like jokes, whatever, right? And I only have like a few. But on his side, he talks all the time about me, whatever. But why though? I don't get it. And also, we're doing a Mr. Beast video. Like, why is he so pressed? I don't understand it.
You fell off anyway, nobody cares, buddy. Mr. Beast got to give his editor a raise because I did not understand a single word XQC said. Basically, the guy doesn't like how XQC calls him out for view bots and falling off, which is, you know.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true.
What could I have done to upset him to the point where he thought that he would like to harm me in real life? It made me feel, it made me introspect within myself. I was like, did I do something that bad to people and hurt them, or whatever, in a way that
yeah, that's very interesting. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, all bluffing, right? Any of them actually want to fight? No, none of them would actually fight, right? It's all just like, I'm gonna say, it's already prefabricated most of the time, like 90% of the time, right? Very interesting, mister. Why why fight? It's a loss. Very interesting. But hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
that makes him want to hurt me or whatever, and I feel bad. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, it's not about being soft or folding. I don't want to say some that make them feel like they have to harm me. And if that's something too far over the years, then I genuinely apologize. I should be doing that.
And notice how not a single black streamer called out DDG for threatening violence over a game, even with their own logic. It's just a game. Why is he mad?
XQC just called you out to an MMA fight in about 3 to 6 months. And what were your terms?
No terms, whatever you want. I don't care. Just put some good money on it though. Put some good bread though.
MMA?
He said MMA.
Why we can't box?
Box is it's fun, but it's one-dimensional. It's only one part of the big sport.
I'll let you know, Aiden, but really,
none of these are fighting. They're both pussies. None of these are fighting. It's kind of stupid to me then, but I don't get why streamers do these things they do anyways. It's actually quite simple why they're doing this. I don't think it's like it's money. Yeah, it's also like clip farm, right? It's just a clip farm. At the end of the day, it's a concept called diplomacy. Yeah, that doesn't exist here because they need to clip farm, right? Attention, yep. They need to clip farm, right? It just makes sense. They need to clip farm here. It's all that it is.
I don't really with like MMA.
This gotta be some scripted bullshit. Because why is he scared of XQC? Anyway, subscribe to my channel if you have Mr. Beast event fatigue.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. Is that the end of the video? That is pretty much the end of the video. Yeah. So it's actually quite simple. I think that Rakai is just like annoying. I think that people let it, and I think that the reason why it can act this way is because people let it slide too much. Specifically, people that surround him let it slide too much, and they use the excuse that he's a kid, right? That he's still 17. I'm like, sorry, but that is no kid anymore. At this point, like, you know what you're doing, and I think that if he gets racism thrown at him, he kind of like. And he is right. He's racist, and then he gets racism thrown at him. It's kind of his own fault for Rakai. That's all I can say. And then for DDG and XQC, I think they're both just like clip farming at this point. They're just clip farming. That's all there is to it. These two would never fight. Nothing much to say here.